Hello students, today we will discuss about what arithmetic integers of class 10 of the subject what advanced mathematics. Okay, now arithmetics what integers. Arithmetics of what integers. Chapter 3. Okay. Now in this chapter we know that integers the integers what 0, 1, 2, 3 as well as -1, -2, this comes under what integers. Okay. So in this chapter we will discuss about what, about mathematical what induction. First of all we will discuss about what mathematical what induction. Now what is mathematical induction? Induction. It is a technique. It is a technique which enables us to verify whether a given statement involving a natural number holds or holds after it. It is known to be true in some particular what cases. Now see, mathematical induction is a technique which enable us to verify whether a given statement involving a natural number holds after it is known to be what true. After it is what known to be true in some particular what cases. Okay. Now we are able to know. Okay. Now mathematical induction is a what technique which enables us to verify whether a given statement involving a natural number holds after it is known to be true. It is what known. Let us consider now we know that natural number starts from what 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now we know 1 is smaller than 2, 2 is smaller than what 3, 3 is smaller than what 4. Okay. Similarly, so what we can say, n is smaller than n plus 1, where n is a what natural number. So what we can say, n, this is nothing but 1 is smaller than 2, 1 belongs to natural number as well as 2 belongs to what natural number. Here 2 belongs to natural number, so 3 belongs to also what natural number. Here n belongs to natural number, so what you can say, so n plus 1 also belongs to what natural what number. If this one belongs to natural number, so we can say that n plus 1 is also what natural what number. Okay. Now for a given, if I consider the two statements, okay, if I consider the two statements, okay, two statements, if I consider the, let us consider the two statements. Number 1 belongs to n. What n? 1 belongs to what natural number, that is 1 is a what natural number. One is a what natural number. Number 2 statement, what we get, if k belongs to natural number, comma, then implies k plus 1 belongs to what? Natural numbers. Now, if k is a natural number, then k plus 1 is also a natural number, is also a what? Natural what? Number. Okay. Now, applying the statement to repeatedly in one, we get what? We get, so 1 belongs to natural number. Now, we are applying the statement what? We are applying the statement to repeating in the statement what? 1. Okay. Now, 1 belongs to n, here k equal to what? 1, then 1 plus 1 belongs to what? N, implies 2 belongs to what? Natural number. Now, 2 belongs to natural number implies 2 plus 1 belongs to n, implies 3 belongs to what? Natural number. So, similarly, dot and what? So on. So, what we can say from this, what we can say? So, from this we get all members of n. Example, all the members of n, what we are getting? All the members of n equal to what we are getting? 1, 2, 3, dot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, dot. Now see, the above method can be simplified, can be similarly be employed to establish the truthfulness of the statement. So, similarly, we have proved that 1 belongs to n, then also 2 belongs to what? Natural number. 2 belongs to natural number, then 3 also belongs to what? Natural number. Similarly, we are getting that if 1 is true, then another one is also what? True. Okay. Now, this method is known as the what? That's the what? The method of what? Mathematical what? Induction. Okay. Now, the method of mathematical what? Induction. Next part. First, we have to consider a statement. Now, there are three steps for the mathematical induction. Now, the method of what? The method of mathematical what? Induction. The method of what? Mathematical what? Induction. First of all, let Sn be a statement. Let Sn be a statement for any natural number. For any natural number small n, such that S of 1 is what? True. That is, S of n is true for n equal to what? 1. Next, number 2, if S of k is true, then S of k plus 1 is also what? True for S of 1 is also true, that is, if S of n is true for n equal to k, then it is also true for n equal to what? K plus what? 1. Now, what is the principle? The method of mathematical induction. If any statement is given to us, that we have taken as Sn. The word n is nothing but what? N is natural what? Number. First of all, we have to prove for S of 1. Okay. Now, S of 1 is what? True. For n equal to how much? We have to put 1. Then, if S of k is true, then what? S of k plus 1 is also what? True. If S of 1 is considered to be true, then we have to prove that S of k plus 1 is also what? True. If S of n is true, then n equal to what? K, and then it is also true for n equal to what? K plus 1. Then S of n is true for all natural number n. Okay. First of all, what you have to prove? You have to prove S of 1. Then you have to consider that S of k is true. Okay. Then you have to prove for S of k plus 1. If S of k plus 1 is true, then S of k is also what? True. Then by the process of mathematical induction, then we can say S of n holds the what? S of n is what? True. Now let us solve the numericals. Number 1, in the exercise 3.1, question number 1. What? Using the method of mathematical induction, show that what they have given us: 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot 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 plus of twice n minus 1 equal to n square, comma n belongs to n. N belongs to what number? Natural number. Now let us consider solution. First of all, we have to think that we have to prove what? Now let us consider, let P of n equal to 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot 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 plus twice n minus 1 equal to n square, where n belongs to what? Natural number. Okay. We have considered the statement as P of what? N. Now for n equal to 1, okay. Now what is the left hand side we are getting? N equal to what? 1. Left hand side. Now in place of n we put 1. That is, we are getting 1. Right hand side, what is the value? Equal to 1 square equal to 1 equal to left hand what? Side. Clear? So left hand side equal to right hand side, hence it is what? True. Now let us consider P of k is true for n belongs to what? For what? K belongs to what number? Natural what? Number. Okay. Now then P of k equal to how much we can write? What is the value? So in place of a we are putting what? K. Then 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot 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 plus twice k minus 1 equal to what? K square. Now for n equal to k plus 1, what we are getting? For n equal to k plus 1, then P of k equal to how much? 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot 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 plus. Now, what is the value? 2 into how much? K. 2 into K plus 1 minus 1. 2 into what? 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot dot 2 into how much? 2 into, in place of K we are putting K plus 1, then what? Minus 1 in this statement. Okay. Then what we are getting? Now this is equal to 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot 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 plus twice K minus 1. Then what we are getting? 2 into K twice K plus what? 1. Now from here to this much, from this much, from here to here, 1 plus up to twice K minus 1 equal to how much? K square. From here to here we can replace it by what? We can replace it by what? We can replace it by what? K square. Then we are getting K square. Then what is left here? Twice K plus what? 1. So what we are getting? K square plus 2 into K into 1 plus 1 square, that is equal to K plus what? 1 square. Okay. Now P of K equal to what we are getting? K square. The P of K, we are P of K plus 1, we are getting what? K plus 1 whole square. Hence P of K plus 1 is true only when P of K is what? True. Only when P of K is what? True. P of K is what? True. Full stop. By the method of induction, P of n is true for all natural number n. For all natural number what? N. Now first of all, what we have taken here? We have found out we have taken the statement P of n equal to 1, 3 plus 1, 3 plus up to what? Twice n minus 1 equal to what? N square. N belongs to. Then we have to prove for n equal to 1. We have found out that right hand side equal to what? Left hand side. Then let us consider P of K is true for K equal to what? K belongs to what? Natural number. Then P of K equal to 1 plus 3 up to twice K minus 1. In place of n we are putting at K. Okay. Then we are getting what? K square. Now we have to prove for n equal to K plus 1, the P of K plus 1, then 1 plus 3 plus 5 up to, then here from here to here we are getting our K square, then twice K plus 1. So K square plus twice K plus 1, this one is nothing but K plus 1 whole thing square. Hence P of K plus 1 is true only when P of K is what? True. By the method of induction, P of K is true for all natural number what? Small n. Okay. Now question number 2. Question number 2. Solution. Let P of n equal to what? 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus dot 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 plus twice n equal to n into n plus 1 comma n belongs to what? Natural number. Okay. Now according to statement we have to prove it by mathematical induction. P of n equal to what? 2 plus 4 plus 6 dot 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 up to twice n. So n into what? N plus 1, where n belongs to natural number. Now for you have to first of all we have to prove for n equal to what 1. Now left hand side equal to how much 2 into 1 equal to what 2. Right hand side, what is the right hand side? So here 1 into 1 plus 1 equal to 2 equal to left hand side. So what you can say, which is what, which is true. Now let us consider P of k is true for k belongs to what, natural number. Okay. Now P of k equal to how much 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus dot 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 plus twice k equal to how much? So k into what, k plus 1. Okay. Now for n equal to what, k plus 1. So P of k plus 1 equal to 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus dot 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 plus 2 into, in place of what, k we are putting k plus 1. So 2 into what, k plus 1. Now 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus dot dot. What is the preceding term here? Twice k. Then what we are getting? Twice k plus 1. From here to here up to twice k, 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 dot 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 up to twice k, we are getting the value how much? K into k plus 1 plus, and then the what is the value? 2 into what? K plus what? 1. Okay. Now what is the common here? K plus 1 is common. What is left here? K. What is left here? What? 2. So what we can write? This is nothing but k plus 1 into k plus 1 plus 1. Okay. This is nothing but n into n plus 1 formation. Hence what we can say? Hence P of k plus 1 is true only when P of k is what? True. When P of k is what? True. So P of k is true. So by the method of mathematical induction, by the method of mathematical induction, P of n is true for all natural number. P of n is also true for n natural number. First of all, we have the given statement we have written as P of n. Then we have solved for n equal to 1. Then we have solved for n equal to what? K. For P of k, we consider that it is true. Now we have to prove for P of n equal to k plus 1. So P of k plus 1 is of the form, same form. So what you can say, the hence P of k plus 1 is true only when P of k is true. By the method of mathematical induction, P of n is also true for all natural what? Number. Now let us solve question number 5. Okay. Now number 5 solution. Let P of n, what is the question they have given you? 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus dot 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 plus of n cube. equal to what? N into n plus 1 divided by 2 whole thing what? Square, comma n belongs to what? Natural number. Okay. Now 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube equal to plus n cube equal to what? N into n plus 1 divided by 2 whole thing what? Square, where n belongs to natural number. Now for n equal to 1, so left hand side what is the value we are getting? 1 cube, that is equal to 1. Right hand side we are getting how much? 1 into 1 plus 1 divided by 2 whole thing what? Square. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 into 1 is 2, 2 square is how much? 4. Okay. Now here 2 square is how much? 4. Then what we are getting here? 2 square is 4 equal to 1 equal to left hand side. Hence it is what? Hence it is what? True. Hence it is true. Now let us consider P of k is true for n belongs to what? N. And for k belongs to what? Any natural what? Number. So what you can write? P of k equal to what? 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus dot 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 up to k cube equal to how much? K into k plus 1 by 2 whole thing cube. Okay. Now for n equal to k plus 1, we have to find for n equal to k plus 1. Now P of k plus 1 equal to 1 cube plus 2 cube plus dot 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 plus k plus 1 whole thing what? Cube. So 1 cube plus 2 cube plus dot 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 plus k cube plus of k plus 1 whole thing cube. Now what is the value of 1 cube plus 2 cube up to k cube? 1 cube plus 2 cube up to k cube equal to what? What we are getting here? K into k plus 1 by 2 whole thing what? Square plus of what? K plus 1 whole thing cube. Okay. Now if I take that, now after solving, 2 cube is equal to how much? 2 square is how much? 2 square is how much? 4. So k square into k plus 1 whole thing square plus what we are getting? 4 into k plus 1 whole thing cube. Now 4, if I take k plus 1 as common, k plus 1 whole thing square as common, what is left? K square plus how much? 4 into k plus 1. Okay. Now this one is nothing but equal to how much? K plus 1 whole thing square into k square plus 4k plus 4 by 4. This is nothing but equal to k plus 1 whole thing square into k plus 2 whole thing squared by 4. That is equal to 4 means what? 2. We can write this one is equal to k plus 1 into this one can be written as k plus 1 plus 1. Now this is n plus 1 divided by 2, similarly as that of the Pn. Okay. So what you can say? Hence it is true. Hence P of k plus 1 is true only when P of k is true. Hence after that you can write hence by the method of mathematical induction, P of n is true for n equal to n belongs to what? Natural number. Okay. What we have taken first, but the statement that is given to us, we have taken in terms of what? P of what? N. Then we have proved for n equal to 1. Then we have proved for n equal to what? K. Now we have assumed that P of k is true for any natural what? Number. Okay. Then we are getting P of k equal to this much. Now we have to prove for n equal to k plus 1. So by the I have written the statements and then solved it. It is also in the form of what? See, if I consider that this is n into n plus 1 divided by 2 whole thing square. So P of k n is true only when we consider P of k is what? True. Hence by the method of mathematical induction, P of n is true for all n belongs to what? Natural what? Number. Now question number 6. Let P of n equal to how much? 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus dot 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 plus of 2 to the power n equal to 2 into 2 to the power n minus 1 comma n belongs to what? Natural number. 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube dot 2 to the power n into equal to 2 into twice 2 to the power n minus 1, n belongs to what? Natural number. Now for first of all we have to put for n equal to how much? 1. So what is the left hand side we are getting? The 2 to the power 1 equal to how much? 2. Right hand side what is the value? 2 into 2 to the power 1 minus 1. How much? We are getting 2 equal to what? Left hand side. So here left hand side equal to right hand side. Hence what you can say? Hence P of 1 is what? True. P of 1 is what? True. Now let us assume that P of k is true, comma n belongs to what? Natural what? Number, any natural number. Now for P of k, what we are getting? 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus dot 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 plus 2 to the power k equal to what? 2 into 2 to the power k minus 1, where k to the power k minus what? 1. Now for n equal to k plus 1, then P of k plus 1 equal to 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus dot 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 plus of 2 to the power how much? K plus 1. 2 to the power P of k plus 1 equal to 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube 2 to the power what? K plus 1. This is nothing but 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus dot 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 plus 2 to the power k plus 2 to the power k plus 1. Now what is the value we are getting here? From here to here we are getting this one as 2 into twice k minus 1 plus 2 to the power k plus 1. Okay. Then what we are getting? The P of k plus 1 equal to how much? 2 into 2 to the power k minus 1 plus 2 to the power k plus 1. So 2 into 2 to the power k minus 2 plus 2 to the power k into 2 to the power what? 1. So what is the? This is nothing but 2 to the power what? K plus 1 minus 2 plus 2 to the power k plus 1. This is how many times? 2 times. 2 to the power k plus 1 minus 2. We can take 2 as common, 2 to the power k plus 1 minus 1. It is the similar form of 2 into 2 to the power k minus 1. It is for p of k plus 1 we are getting 2 into 2 to the power k plus 1 minus 1. Hence p of k plus 1 is true only when p of k is what? True. By the method of mathematical induction, p of n is true for n belongs to what number? Natural what number? N belongs to what? A natural what number. Now we will start number 7. The question number 7 solution. Let p of n equal to 1 factorial 1 plus 2 factorial 2 plus plus n into n factorial equal to n plus 1 minus 1 comma n belongs to what? Natural number. So let p of n equal to 1 into 1 factorial plus 2 into 2 factorial plus n into n factorial equal to n into n plus 1 minus 1 where n belongs to what? Natural what? Number. Okay. Now for n equal to 1, for n equal to how much? 1. So left hand side equal to how much? So 1 into 1 factorial. So 1 factorial is 1 equal to what? 1. Right hand side equal to 1 plus 1 minus 1. Factorial 2 is 2 minus 1 equal to 1 equal to what? Left hand what side? Okay. Hence p of k, p of 1 is true. Now let us assume that p of k is what? True. P of k is true for n belongs to what? For k belongs to what? Natural number. Okay. Then p of k equal to how much? 1 factorial 1 into factorial 2 into factorial 2 plus 3 into factorial 3 plus plus k into k factorial equal to how much? K plus 1 minus what? 1. Now we have to prove for what? Now for n equal to k plus 1. Now for n equal to what? K plus 1 we have to prove. So what is the value? P of k plus 1 equal to 1 into factorial 1 plus 2 into factorial 2 plus 3 into factorial 3 plus plus k into k factorial plus how much? So k plus 1 into k plus 1 what? Factorial. So 1 up to this much, what is the value we are getting? This is what? Factorial k plus 1 minus 1 plus of k plus 1 k plus what? 1. Okay. Now from these two, what we can take common here? From these two, so p of k plus 1 equal to what we are getting? Factorial k plus 1 plus k plus 1 into k minus what 1. Now this can I take k plus 1 as common into what is left here 1 plus k plus what into 1 minus 1. This is nothing but what k plus 1 is k plus 2 into k plus 1 factorial minus 1. We know so we know n into n minus 1 factorial is nothing but n factorial. Now we know factorial n is nothing but n into n minus 1 factorial. So this one is what k plus 1. After that then this can be written as what? This is nothing but k plus 2 what factorial minus what 1. Okay, since what is the reason? So n factorial is nothing but n into what n minus what 1. Okay, so this is equal to what k plus 1 minus what 1. Hence p of k is what true only when p of k plus 1 is true only when p of k is what true. P of k is what true. Hence by the principle of mathematical what? By the principle of mathematical induction, p of n is true for n belongs to what? Any natural what number. Okay. Now what we have, first of all we have taken the statement as p of n. Then I have proved for n equal to 1. Then we have seen that the left hand side is equal to the what? Right hand what side. The left hand side and right hand side is equal when I put n equal to 1. Hence what you can say p of 1 is what? True. Now we assume that what? Now what we assume p of k is what? True for k belongs to what? Natural number. Now when I put in place of n we are putting what? K. The n equal, in place of n we are putting k, the 1 into factorial 1 plus 2 into factorial up to how much? K into factorial k. What is the value we are getting? K plus 1 factorial minus 1. Now we are proving for what? N equal to what? K plus 1. Now when I put for p equal to k plus 1, then after solving we are getting the result as k plus 1 factorial minus 1. So hence p of k plus 1 is true only when p of k is what? True. Hence by the principle of mathematical induction, p of n is true for n belongs to what? Natural what? Number. Clear? Now we will solve question number what? We will solve question number what? 9. Okay. What they have given you? Question number 9. What is the question they have given us? Twice n plus 7. Twice, question number twice n plus 7 smaller than n plus 3 whole thing square, n plus 3 whole thing square, comma, n belongs to what? Natural what number? N belongs to what number? Natural what number? Let p of n equal to twice n plus 7 smaller than n plus 3 whole thing square, comma, n belongs to natural number. Now for n equal to 1, p of 1 equal to how much? Now we have to put for left hand side. left hand side equal to 2 into 1 plus 7. We are getting 2 plus 7 is what? 9. Right hand side what we are getting? 1 plus 3 whole thing square implies 4 square is how much? 16. So left hand side is smaller than the what? Right hand side. Hence P of 1 is true. Let us assume that P of k is what? True for n belongs for k belongs to what? Natural what? Number, any natural number. Now P of k equal to what you are getting? Twice k plus 7 smaller than k plus 1, k plus 3 whole thing square. Okay. Now for n equal to k plus 1, now n equal to k plus 1, then what will be the value of P of k plus 1? Now what is the value of? Now we have to put n equal to what? K plus what? 1. Okay. Now k plus 1, what we are getting? So in place of k we have to put what? K plus 1. So 2 into k plus 1 plus 7 should be smaller than what? K plus 1 plus 3 whole thing square equal to how much? Twice k. Okay. We have to prove that this one. So left hand side equal to how much? 2 into k plus 1 plus 7 equal to twice k plus 9, and right hand side what we are getting here for P of k plus 1? K plus 1 plus 3 what? Whole thing square. This is equal to how much we are getting? K plus 4 whole thing square. So k square plus what? 8k plus what? 16. K square plus what? 8k plus what? 16 we are getting. Yes or no? Okay. Now what we are getting here? So if I write k square, if I write twice k plus 9, okay, so 16 minus 9 is how much? 7 plus 8 minus 6 is how much? Plus 6k. What we are, this statement is written as k square plus 8k plus what? 16. So k square plus 8k, 6k plus 7. So 6k plus 2k is what? 8k. 7 plus 9 is how much? 16. So what we can get? What we are getting here? See, what we are getting here is twice k plus 9. So what we can say? This left hand right hand side is greater than, from these two parts what we can say, that left hand side is equal to twice k plus 9 and right hand side equal to this term plus twice k plus 1. So what we can say, the left hand side is smaller than the right hand side. So what we can say implies the left hand side of P of k plus 1 is smaller than the right hand side of P of k plus 1. Okay. Hence P of k plus 1 is true only when P of k is what? Is true. By the method or principle of mathematical induction, induction, P of n is true for n belongs to what number? Natural what number? Clear? Now next we'll solve now let us solve question number what? Question number what? 10. Okay. What they have given you? What they have given us? 2 to the power n is what? Greater than n, for n belongs to what? What? Natural what? Number. Okay. Now, question number 10. So, let p of n equal to what? 2 to the power how much? N. 2 to the power n. Okay. Greater than what? N belongs to what? Natural what? Number. N belongs to what? Natural number. Now, for n equal to 1. So, left hand side equal to 2 to the power 1 is how much? 2. Right hand side what we are getting here? 1. So, left hand side is greater than the right hand side, hence p of k, p of 1 is what? True. Hence p of 1 is what? True. Now, let us assume that what? P of k is what? True for n belongs, for k belongs to what? Natural number. Now, p of k equal to 2 to the power k is smaller than what? N to the power n is smaller than what? K. Now, for p of k plus for n equal to k plus 1, what we are getting? P of k plus 1 equal to how much? 2 to the power k plus 1. Okay. Now, we have to prove that 2 to the power what? K plus 1. 2 to the power what? K plus what? 1. Okay. Now, 2 to the power k plus what? 1. So, what we have to prove? 2 to the power k plus 1. So, we have to prove that 2 to the power k plus 1 is greater than what? Is smaller than what? Which one? Is smaller than k plus 1. We have to what? Prove. Okay. Now 2 to the power k plus 1. Now 2 to the power k plus 1 is equal to what? You can write 2 to the power k plus what? 2 to the power k 2 to the power k into 2 to the power 1 means what? 2 into 2 to the power what? K. Now 2 to now here 2 to the power k is greater than what? K. So what you can write? This one is greater than 2 into 2 to the power k is greater than k. So twice k implies which is greater than k plus k. Okay, which is greater than k plus which is the smallest integer. So as k belongs to what? Natural number. So 1 belongs to what? Natural number. So which is the k? 1 is the smallest what? Natural number. So what we can write, 2 to the power k plus 1 is what? Is greater than k plus what? 1. See here, what you can write, 2 to the power k plus 1 equal to what? 2 to the power k into 2 to the power 1. 2 to the power 1 means 2. 2 into 2 to the power what? K. Now this one is greater than, this one is equal to, is this term is greater than what? Twice k. Since what is the reason? 2 to the power k is greater than what? K. This is the condition. Now twice k is nothing but k plus k. Now k is what? A natural number. The smallest natural number is what? 1. So this should be what? As is the smallest natural number. So this number, in place of k we are putting what? 1. So k plus 1. So we are putting, in place of k we are putting what? 1. Since k is a natural number and 1 is also a natural number, and 1 is the smallest natural number, so what we can say, 2 to the power k plus 1 is greater than what? K plus 1. Hence p of k, after that you can write p of k plus 1 is true only when p of k is what? True. By the principle of mathematical induction, the p of n is true for n belongs to what? Natural what? Number. See, this is the most important part. Okay, this is the most what? Important part. This one. Okay, 2 into 2 to the power k, 2 into 2 to the power k. As 2 to the power k is greater than k, so this term will be greater than what? 2 into what? K. Then I have written what? K, twice k is nothing but what? K plus k. As k is the smallest integer, so as k is the smallest integer is 1, so in place of this k I am putting here what? 1. Okay. Now question number 12. Let p of n equal to 1 plus a whole thing to the power n greater than equal to 1 plus na for 1 plus a greater than 0 and n belongs to what? Natural what? Number. N belongs to what number? Natural what? Number. Okay. Now for n equal to 1, p of 1 equal to 1 plus a whole thing to the power 1, that is left hand side, what we are getting? 1 plus a whole thing to the power 1. Okay, this is equal to 1 plus a. Now right hand side equal to 1 plus 1 into a equal to 1 plus a. So left, this is equal to how much? Left hand side. Hence p of 1 is what? True. Okay, hence p of 1 is what? True. Now let us assume that p of k is true for n belongs to what? N. For k belongs to what? Natural number. Now p of k equal to how much? 1 plus a to the power k greater than equal to 1 plus ka. Okay. Now for n equal to k plus 1 we get, for n equal to k plus 1 we get, for n equal to k plus 1 we get p of k plus 1 equal to how much? 1 plus a whole thing to the power what? K. 1 plus k whole thing to the power what? K. Okay. Now we have to expand it. 1 plus k holding to the power what? This is k plus what? 1. This is equal to 1 plus a holding to the power k into 1 plus what? A. So 1 plus k into 1 plus k holding to the power what? See, 1 plus a holding to the power k, then 1 plus a holding to the power k into 1 plus a holding to the power what? 1. Now if I expand it, this is nothing but ka into what is we are getting 1 plus a. If I multiply it, then 1 into 1, 1 plus 1 into a plus k into 1 ka plus what? S square. K S square. K into what? S square. Now we have to prove that 1 plus n into a. Now see here, 1 plus, if I take k common, k, a into k plus 1, a into k, ak, plus k into what? S square. Now this is nothing but what? 1 plus k plus 1 into a plus k into what? S square. Now, so 1 plus a holding to the power k plus 1 is written in this form. Now this term is what? Greater than equal to what? 1 plus k plus a is greater than this one. Okay, the as 1 okay, hence p of k is true only when p of k is true. Hence, by the principle of mathematical induction, p of n is true for n belongs to what? Natural what? Number. For n belongs to what? Natural what? Number. Now first of all we have proved for p of n, we have taken that p of n equal to 1 plus a holding to the power n greater than equal to 1 plus na. Okay. Now we have put for n equal to 1 left hand side, then we have put for right hand side, and we have seen that the left hand side and the right hand sides are equal, so p of 1 is what? True. Now let us assume that p of k is what? True for n, for k belongs to natural number. 1. P of k equal to how much? 1 plus a holding to the power k is greater than 1 plus k. Now we have proved that n equal to for k plus 1. Similarly, we have proved this statement. Hence, by the mathematical induction, p of n is true for n belongs to what? Natural what? Number. Now next topic is about what? Division what? Algorithm. Now next topic is about what? Division what? Algorithm. Okay. Division what? Algorithm. Now division algorithm, theorem what? 1. Given A and B are given A and B are two integers B greater than what? 0. B greater than 0. There exists unique integers Q and R such that A equal to BQ plus what? R. Now in the division algorithm first case, if A and B are the two integers and there exists what? Unique integers, that is Q and R, such that A equal to what? BQ plus what? R. Okay. A equal to what? BQ plus what? R. As we know that if I divide it, this is divisor, this is what? Quotient, this is what? Dividend. Here we are getting what? Remainder, and this one is what? Quotient. So how can you get dividend? Dividend is nothing but divisor into what? Quotient plus what? Remainder. So similarly, this is what? A, this is what? B, this is what? Q, and this is R. Then A equal to how much? BQ into what? R. What is the condition here? R, the value of R is smaller than what? B, but greater than equal to how much? What? 0. The value of R is what? Smaller than what? B, but greater than equal to what? 0. Okay. This is about what? Division algorithm. You have already studied in what? Mathematics. Now theorem what? 2. Now theorem what? 2. Theorem 2 is nothing about what? General form of division algorithm. General form of division what? Algorithm. Okay. Let A comma B belongs to Z and B not equal to what? 0. B not equal to what? 0. Full stop. There exists two unique what? Integer. Two unique integers Q and R such that A equal to BQ plus R, where R lies in between B and greater than equal to what? 0. Okay. This is about what? Now if I consider example, if A equal to what? if I consider a equal to 20 and b equal to what, -3, okay, a equal to 20, b equal to what, -3, then q will be becoming what, q -6, and q becomes what, -6, and r equal to how much, r equal to what, 2, r equal to what, 2. How we are getting here? So a is how much, 20 is equal to how much, -3 into what, -6 plus 2, 3 6 are 18, minus into minus plus 2. Okay, now the value of what, the remainder, here the remainder is 2, the remainder lies in between how much, here the remainder lies here, the b is -3, so the value of r is lies in between what, r, the value of r lies in between modulus of b, yes or no, the value of r lies in between modulus of 3, modulus of -3 is what, 3, so the value of r we are getting here what, how much, 2. Now idea of even and odd integer, idea of even and odd integers. Okay, now by division algorithm we can write a equal to b cube plus r. Okay, by division algorithm we can write a equal to b cube plus what, where a b belongs to what, z, and b is not equal to what, b is what, greater than what, 0. And what is the condition of r? R is smaller, r is greater than equal to what, r is greater than what, equal to 0, and smaller than what, b. Okay, now let b equal to what, 2, let b equal to how much, 2, then the value of r lies in between how much, r lies in between how much, 0 and what, 2. So we are getting, we get what we are getting here, we get r equal to 0 and what, 1, because it cannot be equal to what, 2, r cannot be equal to 2. Therefore what we are getting, a equal to twice q plus 0, that is equal to twice q, and a equal to twice q plus what, 1. Okay, now a equal to twice q we are getting, and a equal to what, twice q plus 1. When we put here we are putting r equal to 0, then r equal to 1, we are getting a equal to twice q plus what, 1. Okay, now for this one if q belongs to z integers, if q belongs to integers, then a equal to how much we are getting, 0, then what is the value, if I put 1 into 2, 2, then we are getting 4, then 6, and so on. Now if I put, for this case, if q belongs to what, z, then a equal to how much, if I put here 0, 2 into 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1, we are getting 1, then we are getting, it can be 1 plus minus 1 plus minus 3 plus minus 5, and so on. Okay, now a equal to twice q, when q belongs to what, z, we are getting all the even numbers. Now this is a equal to twice q, so we are getting a equal to what, all the even what, numbers, all the even what, numbers. Okay, now an integer in of the form, so what you can say, an integer of the form, an integer of the form from a equal to twice q, a equal to twice q, comma q belongs to z, q belongs to what? Z. Z is called an even what? Integer. And an integer of the form a equal to twice q plus 1, then q belongs to z is called an odd what? Integer. Okay. Now we are getting what? We have taken that a equal to bq plus what, and r lies in between 0 and what? B. Now let b equal to 2, then what is the value we are getting? The value of r will be what? 0 as well as what? 1. When r equal to 0, then this equation becomes b equal to how much? 2 twice q plus 0, that is what? Twice q. Now if I put q equal to, q belongs to what? Z integers, then if I put 0 here, it becomes 0. If I put here 1, it becomes 2. If I put here minus 1, then it becomes minus 2. So we are getting 0, plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 6, and so on. So here we are getting all the what? All the even integers. Now we can say that when a equal to twice q and q belongs to what? Z, then it is called an even what? Integers. But if here r equal to 1, then a equal to twice q plus 1. If I put here 1, 2 1 the 2 plus 1, we are getting 3. If I put minus 1, the minus 1 into 2, minus 2 plus 1, we are getting minus 1. So we are getting what type of numbers? We are getting a equal to all the what? Odd numbers only. Okay, these are called what? Odd what? Integers. Now we will discuss about the what? Exercise 3.2. Exercise 3 point what? Let us take solve question number what? 2. Now according to question, what they have given, show that the cube of an integer can be expressed in the form of 9k, 9k plus 1 and 9k plus what? 8. So let a equal to what? We know, let a equal to what? Let the integer be, let the integer be a equal to b cube plus what? R. Okay, let the integer be b cube plus r, where b equal to what? 3, where b equal to 3, and now we get r equal to 0, 1 and what? 2. So when r equal to 0, a equal to how much? 3q. Now when r equal to 0, a equal to how much? It becomes what? 3q plus 0 implies a equal to what? 3q. Now what you have to find according to question, show that the cube of the what? Integer. You have to find the cube, then cubing both sides implies a cube equal to 3 cube is how much? 27. 27 is 9 into 3 q cube. So can I write a cube equal to 9 into what? K, since k equal to thrice q cube. Okay. Now a equal to what? 3 into what? K. Similarly, when I put here when r equal to 1, then a equal to what we are getting? Thrice cube plus 1 implies a cube equal to thrice cube plus 1 whole thing cube, implies a cube equal to thrice cube whole thing cube plus 3 into thrice cube whole thing square into 1 plus 3 into thrice cube into 1 square plus 1 cube, okay, implies a cube equal to 27 cube plus 27 q square plus 9 cube plus 1. So from here what you can take 9 as common. If I take 9q as common, 9 as common, 3 cube plus 3 q square plus 1 plus q plus 1, this is nothing but 9k plus 1. If I take k equal to 3q square plus 3q cube plus 3q square plus what? Q. Again, for r equal to 2, then a equal to twice q, thrice q plus 2 implies a cube, we have to cube both sides, so thrice q plus 2 whole thing cube. So implies a cube plus thrice cube whole thing square plus whole thing cube plus 3 into thrice cube square into 2 plus 3 into thrice cube plus into twice 2 whole thing square plus 2 cube. Now what we are getting here? A cube equal to 27 cube plus 3 square 9 into 3 is 27, so 54 q square plus 3 into 3 9, 2 square is 4, 36 cube plus 8. Now if I take 9 as common, then we can write 9 thrice q cube plus 9 6 q square plus 36 plus 36 9 cube plus what? 8. This form 9 into, this is nothing but 9k plus what? 8. Okay. Now when I cube it, we are getting thrice k, this one equal to 9k. When I cube this one, when r equal to 1, then a cube equal to what? 9k plus 1, then a cube equal to 8k plus what? 9k plus 8 we are getting. So what we can say that the cube of any integer can be expressed in the form of what? 9k plus 1 and what? 9k plus what? 8. Okay. So if there is any confusion, call me at night. Okay. In my okay.